Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at the fifth of the 7 miracles that John recorded showing the power of God. Now, as we mentioned earlier, approximately 92% of John is unique to him, but yesterday's miracle in John chapter 6, the feeding of the 5,000, is actually recorded by all 4 gospel writers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Well, today's miracle in chapter number 6 is recorded by three gospel writers, Matthew, Mark, and John. Now, today's miracle is Jesus walking on the water. It's on the Sea of Galilee. Now, as we compare, John just kind of, he doesn't go into a lot of details about this particular incident, but Matthew does. And Matthew records that Peter also stepped out of the boat and walked to Jesus on the water, and then he saw the winds and the waves around, and he sank into the sea, and he calls out to Jesus, and Jesus pulls him up, and then they get into the boat. Now, what do we see here? What is John trying to tell us? I believe that he's telling us that Jesus is God over nature. Friends, I want to say that I have seen many times where storms would come and how God would intervene during the storm, and he is able to go against nature when things look like it's going to be destructive. Even could be hurricanes, tornadoes. Now, I realize that bad things happen oftentimes to good people and bad people, but we know that God is in control, and that he can change the course of nature. He created nature, and so he can change the course of nature. And friends, I want to say to you that if God chooses for you to walk on the water, he can help you to walk on the water. I go out on the river a lot and like the ocean, and I like to be on the water, like some of you perhaps. And I have seen how rough it can get and how scary it can be. But I want to say that even in the midst of the storm, if God wants me to walk on the water out of that storm, he will do that, because he has power over nature. So don't worry, don't fret. Next time you're in the midst of a storm, literal or spiritual, he's in control. God bless you. Be back with us tomorrow. Bye-bye.